I'll tell you what I hear. I hear the sound of love and friendship giving itself to the Latino Theater Company, and I thank you for that.
I haven't.
But I got to tell you, and I will be very direct with you. The Latino Theater Company is the reason why we have the depth of actors in our community. It's one of the premier Latino theater companies in the country, if not in the world. And I must tell you that they have really suffered. Everybody suffered. I just finished going to SB. I forgot this is 308. I think it is. It's the number. They're trying to push a law through to give the nonprofit theaters, equity waiver theaters, some funding. And of course, they are equity. The Latino Theater Company is equity, but they're suffering just as much as everyone. So
sure.
I'd say to everybody, just understand one thing: what you're doing today and what we're doing, all of us here today, is really, really beneficial for the future of artistry, cultural artistry to develop and have a place to grow. If it wasn't for theater, I wouldn't be here. Lude, same thing. We did all of our work in a brick and stick theater. The brick was for the rats and the stick was for the brick was for the cockroaches and the stick was for the rats. hitting the animals that would come and visit you as you're doing your performance. But basically, I thank all of you for doing this, especially just recently that donation of $100. And I'll tell you what I hear. I hear the sound of love and friendship giving itself to the Latino Theater Company, and I thank you for that.
Because we have some good news. Midnight's Edge and Latino Slant have done some good in the community, sir.
Oh, yes, we have. I am very excited to see what we are about to see.
And let me share this. Okay. From Jeffrey Rivas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
From Jeffrey Rivas's Facebook page. This is it's like a quick exchange of money here on a street. I don't know when I can get run over because it's downtown and it's one way, and I'm like,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm like, hey man, I'm out here, hurry up. So he runs and he has the camera. I'm like, okay, let's take the photo. On behalf of Midnight's Edge and Latino Slant, this is the check here for $4,000 that we just gave to the Latino Theater Center.
Now, didn't Mike?
That's great.
Didn't Mike?
Yeah, we all worked.
I was going to say, didn't Mike back up part of that too?
Yeah, look, there he is.
Of the devil.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's up, buddy?
Or should I say Diablo, since I'm on Latino Slant? Did I get it right?
Mike.
Yeah, you guys are speaking more and more Spanish. I love it.
Mike, good to have you here. Perfect timing. Jeff Rivas went on to say, I want to thank Midnight's Edge, Latino Slant, Edward James Olmos, and the cast to stand and deliver for the fundraising podcast they did for the Latino Theater Company. Here I am receiving the $4,000 check raised by these incredible people. Polly Pablito, that's me, handing me the check. Gracias, one and all. And you're seeing here these people are like, working people in the business, all woohoo, thanks, woohoo, hip hip hooray. Great job, fellas.
That is nice.
Dennis Leone. There you go. Deanna Ortelli, Evelina Fernandez, Tom, was the female lead in American Me.
Oh, nice.
There you go. So congratulations, Andre and Tom. Thank you so much.
And thank you, Paulie, because we couldn't have done this without you and without Mike. So when you came with the idea and the suggestion, it was extremely easy to say yes and then support it with absolutely every way that we could, because it's such a great idea, such a good cause, so much fun executing it, that it was just a blast to do. And hope to do many, many more such events with you guys.
Mexican Iron Man, Mike.
It's a humbling and wonderful moment. As you know, well, I think we both broke up on it. It is without a doubt probably, well, it's without a doubt the most meaningful stream or experience I've had on YouTube, and it's one of the most meaningful experiences I've had in my entire life, because to get called out on my super chat by Edward James Olmos and with Lou on there, I just lost it. I dropped the producer mouse and had to walk away, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get back. It's just full circle. It seems like just yesterday I was a kid watching them on screen, and I'm still that kid inside, even though I'm obviously a lot older and bigger. But that kid.
That's on the outside, doesn't count.
Yeah, but on the inside, to see him say, "Hey, Mexican Iron Man's my hero," and all that whole thing that he went through. Man, oh man, I tell you, good. And Paul, it's all, Midnight Edge, thank you so much for being the channel.
Edge,
you guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being the channel that you guys are. Paulie, thank you for being the amazing person you are. And the crew that's now coming to, batten up, the t-shirted, Pablo, Diego, Matt, we're an amazing team together. Paulie, you're doing a great, wonderful job. That being said, I got to take the boys out of here in the next 3 to 5 minutes, because Midnight Edge starts in.
But real quick, I wanted to tell Tom, Andre, and Mexican as soon as I gave him the check, Jeff says, "I'm talking to Cheech right now."
You're gonna tease it? Oh, you should have teased it first, man. Okay.
You guys gotta go. You guys gotta go.
Okay, just so you guys know, before he just dropped that fucking bomb, like when we put, I should say we, no, it's more like when
take this off.
When Jeffrey and Paulie really pulled the big weight and put together the stand and deliver panel, I could not believe that we actually managed to, in some ways, top the Blood In Blood Out panel, right? Like, I'm still beside myself. I got to meet one of my heroes, right? Like, I got to meet Richie. To me, like, to me, that was just fucking surreal, right? Like,
yeah.
And then when Paulie told me what we're planning next, I'm like, that is the only way we can, like, top that, or at least, like, surprise people, because everybody's probably expecting us to do a La Bamba panel, which we are going to play at some point. But when Paulie said, "I got the next one," I'm like, "What?" "Born in East LA." I'm like, "Motherfucker, yes."
Yeah.
I can't wait, because Cheech Marin is a fucking god, right? Like,
Yeah, he is.
And we have been trying to get Andre to watch this movie now for what? Better
I have it. I can't wait to see it. Like, remember, Paulie, the moment you told me what it was about, I was sold instantly. I was like, "Oh, I got to see this." I went and I procured it the moment that we finished the show. I have it here on DVD right now. Can't wait to see it.
Paulie, you are amazing, and I just want to say what I see as a fan. I came to you as a fan, as you know, that first live stream with somebody, and I knew then, and what I've seen now is you elevate, you educate, you entertain, and you have created a forum whereby things that I used to love, different Hispanic stuff here and there, where I can celebrate it again, and it's not lost forever. And as someone who's watched my Star Wars and my Star Trek be lost, I thank you for keeping these things alive and bringing them back the way you have, and for using them in a way with teaming up on Midnight Edge and stuff, where we can still do good today from the good that we saw that was created, in times gone by. Thank you.
One last thing before the Midnight Edge guys leave, and I'm one of the Midnight Edge guys as well. So
There you are.
Yes, you are.
And I'm gonna wrap it up here. Yeah. Well, I mean, you three guys, before you guys leave, technically, with those two panels, Tom, we've raised $5,600, correct?
Wow, I think so. I think that sounds about right.
Yeah. So that was one check for $4,000, but before the Blood In Blood Out was $1,600. So
just think what we can do with the Born in East LA panel, man.
Oh yeah.
Cheech. Ooh, it's gonna be great.
No, so it's not set in stone. We should say that, right?
No, but Jeff's talking to him. So we'll circle the wagons. We'll get this going. But thank you guys.